the filter program diagram I given. This is a diagram. Here, when you click on submit button, control pass it to welcome solid. That control diverted to login filter through XML file. If the username password exists in a database, again control comes to welcome solid. Okay. This is HTML solid already completed. We have to write filter. This filter program you observe up to here, whatever we written, that is I'll execute. Listen. Say right click, run on server. Here HTML file name login.html. Here you can type username, password. When you click on submit button, already diagram I given. When you click on submit button, welcome solid executed, welcome username. Say welcome username. It is not checked in database. For all users, it shows welcome. For all users, it shows welcome. Now I'm going to add login filter dynamically between HTML and solid. That is our task. Now dynamically you can add. If you don't want, we can remove. Plug in, plug out. That concept possible with filters. It is not possible with solids. Okay. See, you observe. Without modifying single character in HTML program and a solid program, I'll include the filter. Without modifying single character in HTML and solid, I'll include the filter in between. How? You observe. See, now program is running. This program I written, I executed. These both the programs are running properly. In between, I'll include the filter without modifying single character in HTML and solid. One character also I won't change in HTML and solid. But in between, I'll include the filter. That is only called dynamic dispatching. Okay. It is not possible with solids. That's what we are using filters. Now, you observe. On filters, right click, new. Now you have to select filter. So you studied solid also, you studied listener also, you studied. Now filter. Java package. Something filters already selected. Next, class name, login filter. Next, here, login filter URL pattern. What you have tried is when this filter should execute first. When this filter should execute in the diagram. when our task is here, when filter should execute in this diagram? Whenever request comes to welcome solid. So whenever request comes to welcome solid, filter should execute. That is our task. That's what welcome solid URL pattern only you have to write here. So here meaning different, there meaning different. Here if you write welcome, what is the meaning of this one is whenever request comes to welcome solid, execute login filter. That code description in a program I'll give. Okay, that description also I'll give. So what is the meaning of this line is whenever request comes to welcome solid, execute login filter. That meaning. That's the reason welcome solid URL pattern we have to write in XML. Here with this only. Whenever request comes to welcome solid, divert the control to login filter. Whenever request comes to welcome solid, divert the control to login filter. That is the reason URL pattern of welcome solid I added to login filter. Okay. Now here whatever we are writing, it goes to XML. It goes to XML. Say whenever request comes to welcome solid, divert the control to login filter. That is the reason URL pattern of welcome solid you have to write to login filter. Okay. Now next here filter interface. Filter interface here superclass HTTP filter. Either generic filter, HTTP filter you can select. If we select, this is not required now because filter in our already you studied life cycle methods of a filter. Life cycle methods. How many life cycle methods are there? 3. What are those? Init, do filter, destroy. These 3 methods belongs to which interface? Filter interface. Filter interface inherited in which class? Generic filter. Generic filter inherited in which class? HTTP filter. But already extends HTTP filter is there, no? Again implements filter is not required. That's what you can remove here. It is not compulsory. Now finish. Now you observe what is generated. You observe. See, login filter extends HTTP filter. If you don't remove that one, implements filter also appears. Implements filter also appears. But already filter interface inherited in generic filter, generic filter inherited in HTTP filter. That's what not required that one. Here, see, destroy method, do filter method, init method. 3 methods. Init, do filter, destroy. But inside the do filter method, one line already prepared. You observe. Chain dot do filter. This is only dynamic dispatching related concept. That code I'm not writing. Every filter we have to write like that only. Why? I'll explain. This code automatically generated. You observe. See, you observe here. Login filter extends HTTP filter. Destroy method empty. Do filter method. One line code already written. And init method empty. Init, do filter, destroy. Now here this XML completed because we are using Eclipse. Automatically XML generated. No? While writing URL pattern, that is generated. I written welcome solid URL pattern. I written to login filter. Now whenever request comes to welcome solid, login filter executed. Whenever request comes to welcome solid, login filter executed. Okay. This is completed. Now this code we have to write. What we have to write? First, username, password we have to receive. But actually, when you click on submit button, request password to welcome solid. That control diverted to login filter. So this username password, it can receive login filter also. Okay. Now from here control comes like this. That control only comes here. That's what it can receive username password. For receiving username password from HTML page, which method will write? Get parameter. Get parameter method in which interface? Servlet request. Already we have. Here you observe do filter, servlet request, servlet response, filter chain. This method came by default. Actually, I given two methods. You observe do filter. Two methods. One is life cycle method. One more non-life cycle method. Which one came here? It is which one introduced? Which one came here? Life cycle. But life cycle better or non-life cycle better? Why non-life cycle better? Life cycle, non-life cycle. Two methods are there. Which one is better? Non-life cycle. Why it is better? The parameter is? The parameter is HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. With that, HTTP servlet I can access, servlet request I can access. That's what I'll write here better. HTTP servlet request I'll write. HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. Okay. And now it is better. It is life cycle or non-life cycle? No. Non-life cycle. It is better. As compared to that one, this one better. So by default, life cycle generated, I change it to non-life cycle. Okay. Now we have to receive username password. What we have to write the code? String s1 equal to request dot get parameter. Parameter name, uname. Next, request dot get parameter, pivot. Okay. Now uname pivot, we got it. Now received. This received data we have to check in database. If you want to check in database, one SQL query we have to write. What is the SQL query? Select star from one table name. After that, username equal to like a SQL, static SQL or dynamic SQL? Dynamic SQL. For that statement or prepared statement or callable statement? Prepared statement. But first of all, connection should establish, no? That connection code where we ought write? Init method or do filter or init method? So first connection code we ought write here. It is connection code we ought write. Now what we ought write? Class dot for name. Next, Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Now next connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. In advanced Java question, only this question always all people are giving answer. In advanced Java, JDBC driver, URL, username, password, all are giving answer. JDBC colon, Oracle colon, thin colon, at localhost 1521XC. Next, system. So, what are the questions repeatedly I'm asking? No, those all remembered. Remaining forgot. See, your driver loaded, your connection established. Now, this connection reference, can I access in the do filter? Then what we will do? instance variable. Here I'll write connection con. See, suppose connection con you will write here. Okay. That connection you will access here. But suppose you forgot to remove this connection here. What will happen? Null pointer exception comes. If you forget here. Because local variable connection established, but instance variable connection not established. That problem comes. This question many people asked, null pointer exception. Each and everything you have to check. Here, if you write this one also, if you write, what will happen? Here, local variable connection established. Instance variable connection will access here. Instance variable contains null. Null pointer exception comes. Okay. That's what compulsory we have to remove this. If we remove this, now is it instance variable or class variable or local variable? Now instance variable we are accessing here. Okay. Here implicitly this dot connection. This connection only we are using here. Okay. Now it is instance variable. This connection we can access here also. What we have to write? Prepared statement. Prepared statement. Next PST empty equal to con dot prepare statement. Dynamic SQL query. What we have to, 1 minute. Here table required. This table already we prepared, no? What is the table name? uinfo. That one only will continue. That one I'll continue. What we have to write? Select star from uinfo. Where uname equal to question mark and p-word equal to question mark. Okay. Select star from uinfo. Like here. Uname equal to question mark, p-word equal to question mark. These values you have to fill. How to fill? pstmt dot set string 1 comma s1. Next set string s2. Next execute update or execute query. Execute query. Execute query. What is the return type? What is the return type? Result set. Result set. RS equal to execute query. Now, if RS dot next, then in the diagram, we have to pass the control back to welcome solid. Here, RS dot next. Open brace. This is a code only passing to back. So this chain dot do filter. This what it will do is, I'll give a description in the notes. It will check in XML file. If any other filter configured, that is live, I'll show you while executing program. If any other filter configured, other filter executed. If other filter is not configured, control goes back to solid. That type it works. So chain dot, this is automatically generated. This is inside the if. This is dynamic dispatching code. This is dynamic dispatching code. See, this code in XML, whenever request comes to welcome solid login filter, from year to year back, that is by default generated. Okay. Now, next, else. Else invalid username password. Outright print writer. print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Pw dot println invalid username or password. Can I include HTML page again? This HTML here? We can include no? What we have to write? What we have to write? I want to include HTML. Request? What do you have to write? Request? Dispatcher RD equal to what do you have to write? What do you request dot get request dispatcher. Here HTML file. What is the file name? Next line. RD dot include request response. Now invalid username password displayed. Again same HTML displayed. Okay. Now you already studied, not a new concept. Already redirecting, forwarding, including you studied, no? Not a new concept. Here, this is new concept. Now this code we have to write in try catch blocks. Next, this code also we have to write in try catch blocks. Destroy method. What we have to write? Connection close. Here also try catch over. See the program. See, I didn't touch HTML code and Sowlet code. Without modifying single character, I added filter. You can see. Right click, run on server, save. Now you observe. Here login.html. Username AAA, password AAA. It is already present in a database. So submit button if I click. Welcome AAA. This output from welcome Sowlet or login filter. This output from welcome Sowlet. Okay. Now password is wrong. This is invalid username HTML. This is browser's problem. 1 minute. I'll change the browser. Sometimes browser cannot recognize. That is the problem comes. See. Here login.html. Here username, password. If I click on submit, see invalid username, password, login.html. Okay. See, without modifying single character in HTML and Sowlet, I included in between filter. Okay. Suppose now I want to remove filter. Possible. What we can do is we can open XML. See here web.xml. We can remove that configuration. See here, filter configuration, you have to remove. See, removed. Now if you run, see, now any username, any password, always welcome. Okay. No, it is not validating. Now, again, if you want to include filter, what you have to do? Just filter configuration added. Okay. Now, right click, run as server. See, if you want to add filter, you can add. If you want to remove filter, you can remove anytime. Dynamically, we can add. Dynamically, we can include filter. Login.html. Here, username, password. See, welcome triple A. Back. Password is wrong. Invalid username, password. Okay. This is a concept of filter. Login filter. First, you write the code. I'll give a description. Now, write this one. Login filter.java. 1 minute. Better to write init first. You can write any order because execution is first init only. Init method is completed. Is it init method completed? Init method not completed. Init method completed. Is it over? Now, whenever you click on submit button, first of all, control coming to solid or filter, solid. Control diverted to filter. That code, where it is? Where it is? XML. That's what for this program, XML also important. First, you have to write XML. In that program, I'll give a description. First, is it over? See, XML. This XML optional tags I'll remove, compulsory tags I'll place. Optional tags I'll remove. Web.xml. Right is all. Web.xml. So like a solid mapping, filter mapping is there. Is it completed? You observe in the diagram, control diverted to login filter. That is with helping of XML. That is, in which line is there, you observe? In which line that concept is line number? Line number 18. So here, you write the description. It indicates web container to execute login filter. It indicates web container to execute login filter whenever request comes to welcome servlet. It indicates web container to execute login filter whenever request comes to welcome servlet. It indicates web container to execute login filter whenever request comes to welcome servlet. So line number 18 indicates web container to execute login filter whenever request comes to welcome servlet. So with this line only, control diverted to login filter. With this line only, control diverted to login filter. Whenever control comes to welcome servlet, divert the control to login filter. That is this line. Okay. But like this, we cannot write to servlets. Here, this welcome, if you write welcome servlet executed. But welcome, if you write login filter executed, other servlet executed, like that, not possible. With servlets, not possible. Filter only possible. It indicates web container to execute login filter whenever request comes to welcome servlet. Okay. Now, after this filter, if you want to execute other filter, next one more filter configuration you can write. Top to bottom, order executed. After completion, control goes back. Okay. Now, this is dynamic dispatching, like this control diverted. But from here to here, control diverted, no? Control password to back, no? That is this code. You written this code. This is here. This line, write it. Open login filter.java program. It passes the request and response along with filter to another filter along with filter chain, write it. Any other is there, like it passes the request and response along with filter chain okay. Other 1 minute, 1 minute. It passes the, they given filter chain, like leave it. It passes the request and response along with filter to another filter or servlet, whichever configured in web.xml. It passes the request and response along with filter to another filter, filter or servlet, whichever configured in web.xml. it passes the request and response along with filter to another filter or Solid, whichever configured in web.xml. That means if any other configured, other executed, not configured, back Solid. That type. But here you are not writing URL pattern of welcome Solid, you are not writing URL pattern of mail Solid, you are not writing URL pattern of chat Solid. Any Solid, whichever is there, that is. This is dynamically we can write. But with forwarding, including redirecting, compulsory URL pattern you are right no? In forwarding also URL pattern, including also URL pattern, and a redirecting also URL pattern. That Solid doesn't support like this. That's what filter. This is a concept of filter. Is it clear? Before going to another program, about NASCAM, I'll explain about NASCAM exam. Okay. See, first of all, what exactly NASCAM? Here, 1 minute, I'll close this all. See, NASCAM, this full form is National Association of Software and Services Companies. This full form, National Association Software and Services Companies. What exactly this one? Actually, software companies, you take any software companies, there are so many software companies are there. There are so many software companies are there. They want, they are recruiting. Those who studied software courses, they are recruiting. But for software courses, all are eligible. Everyone knows. See, in a BTech, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and Triple E, and so many courses, so many branches are there, no? But all people are coming to software again. While joining in a BTech, they'll select other courses. But after completion of BTech, again they are coming to Amirpet. Everyone knows that. But other branches, CSC, CSAT students are not eligible. But for this one, Triple E also, civil also, all categories of people can join in software courses. They can search for software jobs. All are eligible. Okay. Here, they are searching for candidates, those who are perfect in a subject. They are searching. See, for example, students, what they are saying, jobs are not there. What companies are saying, skilled persons are not there. Okay, this is happening. Students, they are searching for software companies, job seekers. Okay, job seekers searching for a job for software companies. But software companies, what they are doing? They are searching for students, candidates. Okay. Here, job seeker intention, they want job in a software company. Software company intention, they want skilled persons. They want skilled persons. These people, morning to night, they are taking interviews, but 1%, 2% selecting in a software company. It's happening. Even myself also, I worked as an interviewer. Some thousands of people have taken interviews. At last, I got irritation to take interviews. Reason? With your answers. In an interview, different answers they are giving. Seeing those answers only, I got irritation to take interviews. So, morning to night, if they take interviews also, 1%, 2% we are selecting. That is happening. Because all are completing courses, but they don't have a subject. That is the main problem. Course completed students, so many people are there on the road. Okay. Course completed students, so many people are there. Right or wrong, you check it out. Core Java completed, Advanced Java completed, Spring completed, Spring Boot completed, microservices completed, web services, Hibernate, all completed. But they don't have core Java knowledge also properly. It's happening. So theoretically they are strong, logically many people weak. Course completed students, so many people are there. But majority people, they don't have a logical skills. That is the main problem. So what software company requires, that type of skilled persons are not there. They are searching for skilled persons. Okay. Job seekers are searching for jobs. Even they have a skill or not, they are searching for job. They are not working hard. First, they are searching for jobs. Okay. See, here, actually what software company requires, these people, they don't know. Okay. What software company requires, these people, they don't know properly. That is happening. Okay. And these people searching for skilled persons. But in the market, skilled persons are very less. And they want MNC job. Here, NASSCAM people, what they did, what software industry requires, what software industry require, that type of courses designed by NASSCAM. So what exactly software company requires, that type of courses designed by NASSCAM people. That means what these people are doing, they are helping to software companies. Okay. What you have to do, if you want to get a job, NASSCAM prepared courses, NASSCAM related course, NASSCAM already prepared what industry requires, that type of courses designed. Job seeker has to see NASSCAM designed courses according to trend. They prepared so many courses. Example, full stack Java, one course. What software company required, that type of courses they designed. In that one course is full stack Java. So according to software company requirement, these people designing courses. These people designing courses. And these people helping to software companies. These people helping to job seekers also. In between NASSCAM. Suppose you want to get a job. Search in NASSCAM. What are the courses are there present? Trending courses. According to the trending courses, whichever you want, select. In that, what they require, that pattern you learn, definitely you'll get a job. That means what software company requires, that information available in NASSCAM. Whatever software company required, that type of courses, those people prepared. But here only courses prepared, but who will teach? Okay. Now, what software company required, that type of courses designed by NASSCAM. That type of courses, if you learn, it is very easy to get a job. That means, seeing the NASSCAM website, you will understand what exactly software company required, what you have to learn. You will understand. That means NASSCAM people helping to you also know. NASSCAM people helping to software companies also know. What they required, these people, they don't know. What software companies required, they don't know. That is the reason NASSCAM people helping. This NASSCAM, it is non-profitable organization. They are helping to software companies. They are helping to job seekers. Okay. Whatever industry require, that type of courses designed by NASSCAM. In that courses list, one course is full stack Java. That is a course. But that course, who will teach? NASSCAM people are not going to teach. Some institutes required. There are so many institutes in India. You know very well. Okay, in Amirpet only 500 plus course institutes are there. You know very well. Okay, just only this lane only. Just you observe that Amirpet metro station to Satyam Theatre only 500 institutes are there. Everyone knows. Okay, but institutes also so many are there. But NASSCAM standard courses, how many institutes are teaching? Very few. Okay. Here, institutes according to NASCAM, they have to teach. Like that, example, our institute, Naresh Reddy, having association with NASCAM. In total, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, only our institute is having NASCAM association. So, NASCAM supported courses, few courses, they given to us. So, according to NASCAM, in our institute, 4 or 5 courses are there. But about NASCAM, so many courses are there. Here, Naresh Reddy, they are teaching full stack Java, full stack data science, and full stack web development, like 3 or 4 courses are there. NASCAM design courses. That is, we are going to teach Naresh Reddy. Now, job seeker has to open NASCAM website, trending courses he can find out, and NASCAM related subject, whoever teaching, those people go to that particular institutes to learn. Then what will happen? What software company required, that is you are going to learn. With this, it is easy to get a job. Like that, between job seeker and software companies, NASCAM and Naresh Reddy. Like that. Okay. What software company required, that course is designed by NASCAM. That course is only designed here. Who is teaching? Example, Naresh Reddy. We are teaching here. That type course, if you learn, it is easy to get a job. Like that, NASCAM. So, between software company, between job seeker, NASCAM and Naresh Reddy. NASCAM people design courses, Naresh Reddy people teaching. Say example, university will design courses. They'll teach in college. Like that. NASCAM like a university. Naresh Reddy like a college. Got it? Like that. That type course you are learning. That is full stack Java. And they are conducting one exam. If you pass, that they are conducting one exam. If you pass, in the software company, they'll give a highest priority. No? Because what software company required, that type of course only designed by NASCAM. But if you pass NASCAM's exam, they'll give highest priority in interview. So that certificate is valuable. Because what software company required, that type of subject, that type of exam they are conducting. If you pass, that is valuable certificate. They'll give a priority in interview also. That is the reason that NASCAM people conducting exam. That exam, how to write, the pattern, details, everything, I'll explain. Okay. So if you pass, you'll get a certificate. One is first benefit, you'll get a certificate. One more benefit is there. 50% of the course fee, they are going to give back. Fee reimbursement. 50% fee, you'll get it back if you pass that exam. I think already you have seen one flexi. How many people passed it? They started other courses. Now Java they started. Full stack Java. You observe there, Selenium, Python, data science. We have some, already many people passed it in our institute. Many people passed it. Like in a core Java, I conducted exams, no? That type only. Like I'll give exams also, that the pattern also I'll share. Say, like this type of exams, logical test. This type exams I conducted in a core Java class. This type of exams. Like just a code snippet. Will it compile or not? Will it execute or not? If compiles and execute, what will be the output? If not compiles, where is the error? Not execute, where is the error? This type of questions. Many logical questions I asked in core Java class. That type exam, one pattern I'll give. What exactly? But somewhat different pattern. There I didn't give multiple choice. Here multiple choice also will be there. That is, I asked only, will it compile or not? Will it execute or not? If compiles and execute, what will be the output? If not compiles, where is the error? If not execute, where is the error? that error can be solved or not. If it is possible to solve, how to solve? If not possible, why? That type questions are asked in Core Java class. But here they'll give multiple options. Sometimes multiple answers will be there. The pattern also I'll explain about exam pattern. Core Java question pattern, advanced Java question pattern, I'll explain. Okay. They are conducting one exam. For that exam, first of all, you need to register. How to register? That process I'll explain. Here, first, if you pass here, 3 certificates will be there. 3 certificates. If you get 50 to 59% bronze certificate, here 60 to 69% silver certificate, 70 and above gold certificate. Okay, 3 different certificates are there. Okay, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 and above. This certificate, 3 certificate. At least 50% if you get it also, you'll get a certificate. Okay, and you'll get a 50% of the fee, you'll get it back. See, get 50% of the course fee or 8,000, whichever is lower. Reimbursement, this scheme. Okay, so your course fee, 50% course fee or 8,000, whichever is lower. That is, you are going to get. Now, 2 benefits are there. One benefit, you will get a certificate. One more benefit, you will get it 50% fee back. 2 benefits are there. Okay, if you pass. Certificate also valuable. Not only this 50% fee, certificate also valuable. They will give highest priority for those who pass a NASCAM exam. Suppose first round in interview, there are so many rounds will be there. No? Some companies they are conducting 4 rounds. Some companies they are conducting 7 rounds. Some companies 7 rounds also they are conducting. Started with telephonic interview. First round telephonic interview. Okay. Second round and written test. Third round group discussion. Fourth round technical 1. Fifth round technical 2. Sixth round system test. Seventh round HR interview. Suppose maximum companies 4 rounds they'll conduct. Written test, group discussion and technical HR. These 4. Suppose you passed first round, second round, third round. In HR round, suppose HR round also many people are going to fail. It's happening. Okay, it's happening, no? But if you have a NASCAM certificate, you'll get it. HR interview not much important at that time. Like that. Like that, priorities will be there with your certificate. So that's what. First benefit, you'll get a certificate. That certificate is valuable. Valuable. You will get a highest priority in interview. Second benefit, you'll get it 50% feedback. For that, what you have to do? First of all, you have to register with NASCAM website. Then what you have to do is, you have to register. How to register? Say. First of all, this link here, this link, this is you have to copy paste in a browser. Okay. Now first you write this one, this link, note down. Okay, otherwise this PPT I'll share in Google Classroom. It is better. The steps also you can follow. Okay, this PPT I'll share in Google Classroom. No need to write. Here, see this link, copy and paste in the browser. Then you'll get it like this. Then you'll get it like this. Login here, two options will be there. Don't use this one, use this one only. Okay. Don't use this one, use this one only. Oh. Now it is okay. User interface totally changed. Now username, password. Here you can click on sign up. Okay. Don't use these all. Better to go for sign up. Here you'll get it details. Here it will ask username, password. These all first name, last name, username, password, all you entered. But one more thing, later they'll verify your Aadhaar card name, whatever name is there, mobile number, mail ID, address, those also. That is the reason according to Aadhaar card, and even suppose whatever is given mail ID and mobile number in a Naresh ID, that numbers only you provide. Otherwise, inform to Naresh ID people, they'll change. If you want any changes are there. Okay. Suppose whatever is given, mobile number, mail ID, first name, last name, these all proof also required. If proof is not there, after passing exam also 50% fee or certificate you may or may not get. That is the problem will occur. Address proof, ID proof, everything required. Compulsory according to Aadhaar card number, and also mobile number, mail ID, in Naresh IT one mail ID and Naresh NASSCAM website one more mail ID, don't give. They won't give like that, because whatever you are going to submit details to NASSCAM website, Naresh IT people also should submit your data. Then only you'll get it these all. But your mail ID, their mail ID, if it is not matched, their mobile number, your mail ID not matched, you'll not get back. That problem will occur. So whatever you are giving in NASSCAM website, those details you have to give to Naresh ID. Suppose already in Naresh ID you given data, that data only provide to NASSCAM also. But for that proofs also required. If any spelling mistake or mail ID mistake or mobile number mistake is there, you inform to Naresh ID admin. That admin number I'll give. NASSCAM admin, separate admin is there, I'll give. Otherwise you contact directly in office. But you follow. Okay. But otherwise, after passing exam also, you may not get money, you may not get certificate. That will be happen. Address proof required, mobile number, address proof and ID proof required. Those all name must match. Okay. Those all proofs required. Those all you follow everything properly. Okay. After this, here confirm your mail address. You'll type first name, last name. Here you'll provide. You observe. First name, last name, username, password, something you'll create. For this mail ID, one mail comes. In that mailbox, you have to click. In that mailbox, confirm your mail ID. Like that only mobile number also may comes. 1 minute. Here later all details you have to enter. They're asking only mail ID. Only mail ID they're asking. But you have to validate, confirm your mail address. One more thing, see, please note that this link will not work on mobile browsers. In a mobile, don't log in. With a desktop or laptop only log in. Maybe that is not compatible with mobile browsers. Okay. Some websites are compatible. Some websites are not compatible. View different, no, mobile view and desktop view. That's what. Don't register with mobile browser. Don't register with mobile browser. Register with desktop or laptop. Okay. Complete information available here. How to register. Okay. Here. After that, your first name, last name, mail ID. Once if you select, next you have to enter date of birth, city, everything. These are mandatory fields according to Aadhaar card or proofs required, compulsory. Okay. Here, whether you are a student or working, complete information you can provide. Now here many courses list comes. You select full stack Java. You select full stack Java. Okay. Here list of courses all appears. Okay. List of courses all appears in that website. But you join for full stack Java. That full stack Java course you select. Okay. After that, here, just in the NASSCAM website, search bar, you type Naresh IT without space. Naresh IT without space in search bar. Naresh IT without space. Because not only Naresh IT, there are so many institutes in the worldwide, India, total India. So Naresh IT you already registered. That is the reason you have to type here Naresh IT. Okay. But in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, only our institute only is there. Naresh IT only. But so many other courses, other states will be there. Like this, you select full stack Java program. This PPT for Python is there. That's what this Python is showing here. This PPT prepared for Python people. But here list of courses appears. You select full stack Java course. Okay. Full stack Java course you select. Here you observe. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. 4 windows appears. First window about your Python selected. That's what Python coming. If you select full stack Java developer program course assessment overview, complete data will be there, details will be there. That is, you can click, you can read everything. After that, with this you have to log in. After this, mock exam. One mock exam is there. The exam pattern identification, understanding purpose. One mock exam. But that mock exam only one time you can write. One time only you can write. Now present, don't write, later you can write. After completion of core Java, advanced Java, Oracle. Already I told you, core Java, advanced Java, Oracle 3 should be completed. Now if you want to write also, they will not allow. Because Naresh IT people also, they have to send some information about you. Then only they'll allow. After completion only you can write. After completion only you can write. Okay. So mock interview or write. This is actual exam. That actual exam is going to start. Okay. 4 steps will be there. This is overview. Here mock exam. Later mock exam freely you can write. But this exam 600 rupees they are going to charge. 600 you have to pay. 1 minute. They are charging 600. Okay. For writing this exam, 600 rupees you have to pay. Suppose if you fail, one more time if you want to write also they'll allow. You can take some time period, later you can write. Even suppose you pass it second time, then also you'll get it 50% feedback. Second time also. You better to wait after completion of courses, at least 10-15 days you prepare. Exam pattern is very easy. I'll share exam questions, sample questions. Sample questions I'll share in Google Classroom. Exam pattern, I'll explain. One more class I'll take. That exam pattern purpose. So, whatever you followed in core Java class, maximum core Java important. Okay. Advanced Java questions also it will come. But core Java question only little bit hard appears. Advanced Java many people will pass. That is nothing. Because you know very well, Advanced Java almost the same style will be there. But core Java logical thinking required. Okay. That is one class I'll take about exam pattern also. Then it is very easy to pass. If you put efforts, if you work hard, it is possible. 50% fee you will get it back as well as certificate. Okay. That's what better to take at least 15 days time to prepare. At least 15 days time you take after completion of course. Okay. Here online exam will be there. Online exam. Okay. Camera, mic, everything should work properly. Okay. Online exam will be there, and every second they are going to watch. Okay. If you place it, book it side also, they can observe. That is possible. That's what. Camera should be open, mic should be working properly, everything. While writing exam, everything they'll observe. Whether you are watching monitor or you watching outside side also, they'll observe. That will be there. Now that's what here properly you have to follow. Okay. And there also one hard copy of Aadhaar card you have to show through camera. That is also hard copy of Aadhaar card you have to show. Okay. Those all this PowerPoint presentation I'll share in Google Classroom. Once you go through, later after 1-2 days after reading complete, you register. Okay. Exam pattern purpose, one more class I'll take. Exam pattern purpose, exam pattern, exam questions, sample questions I'll give. Okay. It is possible if you put efforts, if you work hard, you can pass easily. If you put efforts, if you work hard, it is possible easily. Just 10-15 days you take a time to prepare. Then it is possible. Okay. This document I'll share in Google Classroom. You can register. One more, this NASSCAM admin number I'll give. While registering, if any doubt comes, you can contact that admin. Okay. Because frequently they may change user interfaces. According to this PPT may or may not appears. At that time, if any doubts are there, NASSCAM admin also, separate admin is there. He is responsible. He will take care about that. Okay. About exam details, exam pattern details, one more class I'll take. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow.